I've transmigrated. Classmates, we've lost the national fortune war again, and this time, we actually lost to Japan. Another portion of the Dragon Nation's fortune has been seized once again. So that's what happened. I've transmigrated into a parallel world where history and culture have been severed. 10 years ago, the Erie national fortune system descended upon the world. Since then, every country has had to design Erie instances to compete in the national fortune war. Each country must select members to form a conquest team. Each war randomly matches countries to conquer each other's instances. When national fortune is seized, the maximum lifespan of all citizens decreases. Crop yields drop, crops fail. Various natural disasters occur, and Erie entities make an awakening, causing massive casualties. And unfortunately, the Dragon Nation of this world has a severed Erie culture. A suitable instance designer has been detected. Would you like to take the position? What? We actually have an instance designer in our class? Who is it? I will be the one to make the Blue Star remember the fear rooted deep within their blood. This is the instance design space. You can use all the information in your mind to design the instance. Once the instance opens, you and the challengers will be teleported inside. You can communicate, but you cannot directly interfere. You will no longer be able to control the instance either. You are merely an observer. In that case, let's taste the flavor of Chinese horror. Dragon Nation versus Japan. Japan again. Is heaven determined to destroy the Dragon Nation? No. Maybe we can win this time. How? Everyone in the world knows the Dragon Nation is the weakest. Even the newly selected instance designer is just a student. It's starting. Let's see how it goes first. These must be the big shots from each country. They can watch directly, while others watch through screens appearing in the sky. The show is about to begin. So you're the Dragon Nation's instance designer this time. What a joke. Turns out it's just a brat of a student. Did the Dragon Nation's think tank collectively commit seppuku and oikuin? It seems the Dragon Nation has given up on treatment, leaving our national fortune in the hands of a ghost like this to design an instance. I bet he can't even create a basic horror atmosphere. Little brother, your instance isn't full of plushies and rainbows, is it? I'm easily scared, so please don't frighten me. Oh, I forgot. You probably don't even have the resources to design something decent and eerie. According to the system rules, the designer's understanding of the eerie is proportional to the available instance resources. With your age and experience, the resources you can mobilize are probably only enough to manifest this broken gatehouse. We can clear this kind of trash in minutes. The Dragon Nation will eventually become the territory of our Japanese empire. Resources to deal with you. Basic geometric shapes are enough. As for my design level, I hope that in a moment, you'll still be standing to judge. Please come in. The whole world is watching. Don't waste time. Or are you scared? Baka, you're bluffing. We will clear your low-quality instance at the fastest speed possible and humiliate the Dragon Nation before the whole world. What is this? A wedding? This is the instance you designed? So festive. Are you throwing us a welcome party? It seems I was wrong, sister. Not rainbows, but the thunder of gongs and drums. A sigh follows. The US instance is more direct. You're surrounded by zombies right from the start. This instance has no challenge at all. Hey, kid. Are you actually a spy sent by Japan to the Dragon Nation? This is the essence of Chinese horror. It requires no blood at all. And for the entire process, it doesn't even need a single monster that can physically harm you. Just a pair of ordinary embroidered shoes can scare someone half to death. I'm really looking forward to your expressions. Ha 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 ha. We just have to wait until tomorrow to clear it. Ha 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 ha. This is the simplest clear condition I've ever seen. Ha 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 ha. I hope you're still laughing in a bit. Scared already? Let me give you a kind reminder. If the fear value around you reaches 100, the system will erase you immediately. This kind of trash thinks it can scare us? We're just not ready yet. Ha 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 ha. Just a pile of waste paper, nothing more. A coffin? Why is there a coffin at a wedding? Maybe it's a plot prop. Don't scare yourself. According to standard instance logic, it's safe as long as you don't trigger the mechanism. This double happiness character, it's too contradictory. Could it be that this wedding is actually for the dead people in these two coffins? No matter what it is, don't let the people of the Dragon Nation look down on us. Go check it. The coffins are fixed. Our goal is to survive until dawn. There's no need to open the coffins and trigger the design traps. Something's there. Something's there. Be careful. I forgot to tell you. In this instance, fear is the only food. The more afraid you are, the stronger they become. Stay calm. He's definitely trying to scare us on purpose. He wants our fear value to max out, so we get erased by the system. Don't fall for it. Run. Nothing more than this. He probably just added sound effects. There are no monsters at all. What's happening? The color of the lanterns change. How does this work? Did someone intentionally change them just now? It seems this instance has a hidden special NPC, specifically to change lanterns and scare people. But what are these white pieces of paper on the ground? It's Dragon Country's Jaws paper. Money spent on the dead. Red represents celebration in Dragon Country, while white represents death and funerals. Nani? A funeral? A dismissive snort follows. A wedding actually turned into a funeral. I want to see what other tricks you have. Wait a second. There's an extra person among us. What? I've been spotted. You there. Who are you? What did you do to Yamashita? Come find me if you want to know. Back. What was that thing just now? What did he do to Yamashita? Give Yamashita back. Have you forgotten? The instance is already designed. He is no longer under my control. I advise you not to look for him. Better find a hole to hide in. Maybe you'll survive until morning. Did you kill Yamashita? You murderer. Keep going. Fear has completely driven you out of your mind. I can't personally take action inside the instance. Besides, the real murderer is actually you. Did you forget that you just killed 13 members of the Yang family? Bullshit. I clearly tore apart paper figures. Inu, Inoiku and you. Look. Over there. That shattered head is almost identical to the paper face Inoue-kun stepped on. Almost exactly the same. Even the position is the same. This is impossible. How could it be me? I killed him. Ha 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 ha. Calm down, Inoue. Inoue-kun. No. Dead already? Since when did Dragon Country's instances become this terrifying? Not even a monster appeared. Just by scaring them, they scared a veteran player to death. Serves him right. To think he was scared to death. I thought he was some big shot at first. Always. Only the two of us are left. You must stay calm. The system still hasn't announced Yamashita's death. If we find him, we still have a chance. Let's go quickly. I really don't know how you've survived until now, daring to look for a missing teammate in Chinese horror, but none of my business. Yamashita-ku and you. Why are you sitting there? Where did you guys go? After the candle went out, I was trapped in the coffin. I scratched at the door desperately, but you didn't come to save me. That sound from the coffin wasn't made by a ghost. It was you calling for help. Regarding clearing this instance, we still have no clue, and 2 teammates are already dead. This bride must be the boss of the instance. As long as we take her down, we don't have to wait until dawn. We can clear the instance immediately. Go to hell. Paper figures again. Is there not a single living person in this instance? Are they all paper figures? Could everything we just experienced be an illusion? Dragon Country's instances are too terrifying. Complete unknowns. No idea how many layers of illusions there are. Completely eerie. Up until now, I haven't seen any monsters or ghosts appear. Both Japanese members were scared to death. So terrifying. Just through atmosphere alone. It actually killed several people. The danger level of this instance, I call it the highest. Look, something new is happening in the instance. What if he's a real person? Oi, don't talk nonsense. It's all just an illusion. I hesitate. I didn't. Speak. Ew, Oi. Be beside you. What's beside me? There's nothing. She appeared again. I don't believe I can't kill you. How is this possible? Oi, oi. How does it feel to kill your own teammate? Impossible, impossible. Aoi was clearly right here. Take a good look. I died so miserably. You killed me. Not me. Don't come closer. Stay away from me. Failed already? This is just the appetizer. What Dragon Country lost, I will take it back myself. Impossible. I can't accept this. Our great Japanese empire. How could we possibly lose to trashy Dragon Country, which doesn't even have ghost culture? The Dragon Country designer must have cheated. How could an instance be designed with such a bug? This is absolutely unsolvable. Mr. Sui. I'm from the National Dungeon Administration. You are a hero of Dragon Country. From today on, you will receive the highest level of protection and full authority over instance design. But what? The US side? They have already found a way to deal with the ghost marriage instance, and they've made it public. They've actively challenged us. So we'd like you to change the instance rules or something to prevent Dragon Country from suffering too great a loss. There is no need to modify the ghost marriage instance. Sui, you've done a great service, but you cannot be arrogant. The US think tank has published the solution. They've figured out the psychological suggestion logic behind the ghost marriage instance and prepared special sedatives to suppress their fear levels. Yes, the solution is spreading worldwide. Using the old instance again, that would mean handing our national fortune over to them. You think you're a genius. The secrets of the ghost marriage instance have been exposed. If we don't change the rules, we will definitely lose. Mr. Sui, it's not that we don't trust you. It's just that the US is too well prepared this time. Let me finish. There is really no need to change the rules of the ghost marriage instance. It's a waste of time. So what if it was well designed? It's already been cracked. You're treating this like a game. This concerns the national fate of the Dragon Kingdom, not the place for you to show off. I bet you've run out of ideas. Can't think of anything new, can you? I knew I shouldn't have counted on you from the start. A dismissive snort follows. A dismissive snort follows. I said there's no need to change the rules, because I've already prepared a brand new instance. So, it's unnecessary. Chinese designer, you're cheating. How is it possible that you designed another instance so quickly? I bet you stole our supernatural data. Steal your supernatural data? Don't make me laugh. The heritage of Chinese horror is beyond your imagination. The instance is about to begin. Enjoy the show. Let me show you what a truly unsolvable instance looks like. Just this crappy forest? Has the Chinese designer run out of resources? I don't care what kind of instance it is. One shot and everything will be handled. Let's clear this quickly. I'm waiting to go back on vacation. Don't be in such a hurry, everyone. You might need to answer a question first. Fellow countrymen, do I look like a human or a god? God Huang. Congratulations. You've triggered the highest difficulty of the instance. What do you mean? In the Dragon Kingdom, there's a legend that cultivated weasels seek humans to ask for a title. And just now, you said God. So what? Do you know that the god you mentioned, the system translated it as the Jade Emperor? Therefore, you're all dead. Because in the eyes of the great Immortal Huang, saying that is no different from wishing him dead. Mumbling, what is he talking about? It's just a weasel. I could crush it with one hand. Exactly. I think he just wants our fear values to rise. But we've already injected sedatives. Provocation at this level won't work on us. Believe it or not, it's up to you. Anyway, good luck. This trick again. It seems your instance is nothing special, just a change of scenery. But the core remains the same. This time, I'll show you the power of the USA. Wait, something's not right. What's wrong? Mary, don't scare yourself. Look, after the sky changed, there are no other colors in this forest. Only black, white, and gray remain. Not only that, look at the moon in the sky. It seems this instance isn't simple. We shouldn't let our guard down. Set up camp here. We'll stay here until tomorrow morning. Just a friendly reminder, in the black-white weird domain, the fear will only keep intensifying. Your sedatives might not be useful. Shut up. Everyone, don't let him get to you. Just act as if he doesn't exist. Look quickly. Lost. Something is wrong with this world. Pack your things. Leave this place. This must be a trap set by that Chinese kid. I remember when it was dawn. This place wasn't black and white. That weasel's fur was still yellow. Why do I feel like the moon? Looks like a white lantern. Let's go, we can't stay here. Let's check over there. The husband is in the heart of fragrance. The wife is in the time of heartbreak. Only the moon knows the grievances. Captain, do you think this place? Captain, do you think this place? Captain, do you think this place might be a safe zone? Might be a safe zone? Look, the colors returned as soon as we arrived. Don't lower your guard yet, but we can eat some of this to regain energy. These snacks look good. I happen to be hungry. I don't know if you're confident or just arrogant. Has no one ever taught you not to eat random things? What trick are you playing now? Do you think I'll tell you? We are opponents, after all. Captain, what's wrong? People, so many people. Can't you see them? Captain, what are you talking about? Who else is here besides us? It seems only outsiders can see the truth. Guess what? When did these spectators sit down beside you? What's going on? Could it be that this place was full of people from the start, and we just couldn't see them? Don't panic. Take your things and leave. When? A gagging sound follows. Fuck. These? What are these? Cute. So disgusting. I was fucking eating, and then this happens. He can even use illusions to create food. This Sui is way too powerful. Powerful, yes, but it's also truly disgusting. I think you're overthinking it. Perhaps these foods were never meant for the living, but for those supernatural entities to eat. Living people broke into this place and ate without permission. The fact that they ended up like this is entirely their own fault. True, typical American style. They deserve it. Look at it from another angle. These things are disgusting to the living, but to the supernatural, they might be delicacies. Cute, stop talking. The more you talk, the more I want to vomit. Everyone, inject the sedatives. It seems you've developed something new. Your designs are just trash in the face of technology. Chinese horror, Dragon Kingdom supernatural. As long as I'm not afraid. What can you do to me? Bite me? Ha 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 ha. Indeed, that fits the typical American style. However, you don't actually think I'm a nice guy, do you? No need to rush, everyone. The real show has just begun. Stop pretending. We lost our fear a long time ago. This is an instance, which means our bodies aren't limited. It's like having a god mode cheat. What else can you use to fight us? Have you already forgotten the great Immortal Huang from the start? You chose this yourself. What yellow immortal? It's all just an illusion. Come on, kill me. Let me see what you pieces of trash are capable of. As expected, it's an illusion. Dragon Country's dungeons are nothing special, just meant to scare people, right? Careful, these things seem to have become physical. Good thing we took sedatives beforehand. Otherwise, our fear levels would have peaked long ago. Everyone, prepare for combat. This is great. I'm sick and tired of being scared by these anomalies. Now all of you die. Headshots. Headshots. Headshots for everyone. So the anomalies of Dragon Country are this pathetic. Truly practical. Perfect time to practice my marksmanship in the dungeon. And they're moving targets. Go to hell. How's your mother doing? Let me warn you. If you don't want this dungeon to end prematurely, then don't attack it. You tell me not to attack, and I won't. I want to see exactly what this thing is. A weasel. Might as well take it out at once. Captain, what are you doing? How is this possible? Jack is dead. How? What's going on? Captain, you just shot and killed Jack. Wait, is this another illusion? When exactly did the illusion start? It's gone. Fire! You cheated. This monster simply cannot be killed. You broke the rules. The system won't allow that. Really? Then why hasn't the system erased me yet? Speaking of cheating, that should be you guys, right? If it weren't for those drugs, you would have been wiped out long ago. Bullshit. We barely generated any fear at all. This anomaly shouldn't be this strong. Its strength has already exceeded the limit this dungeon can hold. Normally, that's true. But did you forget about the yellow immortal? A difficulty level like this was chosen by you yourselves. Captain, what do we do? Run! Scatter! Get lost. Why are you following me? Trying to lure those monsters to kill me? Haven't you noticed? Even though you took the drugs, your fear value is still rising. Since when? When did my fear value reach 60? I clearly injected the sedative. It seems the ever-rising fear has fried your brain. I'm just a bystander. Everything in the dungeon is beyond my control. Fuck. You bastard. God damn it. You actually put an invisible wall in a dungeon with an invincible anomaly. Is it time to wake up? What do you mean? Dog shit. What the hell is going on? Damn it! Where the hell am I supposed to run? I don't want to die. Fuck. The coffin? We've been in coffins this whole time. Your turn. Seems the fear value peaked after learning the truth. To think it was all an illusion from the very start. Everyone was in a coffin the moment they entered the dungeon, and that opera singer was on the tree nearby. Once the conditions were met, she would be awakened. Even though it's a Dragon Country dungeon, knowing the truth still makes my skin crawl. This dungeon is just insane. Who could have imagined such a reality? Who could possibly clear this? So it's not that the red dress corpse is that powerful, but that everyone had their eyes closed, completely immersed in the illusion she created, unable to resist. Naturally, they couldn't harm the anomaly, but they could tear our bodies apart at will. Everyone was in a hallucination, unable to touch reality. The reason the moon looked so strange was because of the light filtering through the small hole in the coffin. I see. I understand everything now. Ha ha ha, great. This is great. With Sui here, Dragon Country is saved. Mr. Su, you are simply a genius. Too bad. I originally designed it so that the higher the fear, the easier it was to wake up. I didn't expect them to use sedatives, so they could only be killed within the illusion. But I didn't expect Paul to see the truth. It seems I'll have to design a new dungeon. What? You can still design them? Baka! Sui, stop acting so smug. My Great Pot Empire still has trump cards to play. Don't think you're invincible. What? That's perfect. The reward we just received allows us to designate a country to battle. Why don't we give it another try? Sorry, Mr. Su. I was speaking too loudly just now. Please forgive me. Mr. Su, regarding the active challenge ticket, I'd like to know your thoughts. The one who recently took office, that low IQ grassier, is also spreading falsehoods everywhere, refusing to repent until death. Let's just pick the pot country. What's wrong? Mr. Su, please look at this first. They actually controlled an anomaly, and they can even bring anomalies into the dungeon. That's right, Mr. Su. Your ability to design dungeons is unmatched. We must have someone test their limits to see if we can ask you to find a way to resolve this anomaly. No problem. Leave it to me. They think they've won. Ridiculous. They have no idea what kind of power we possess. With the help of the high-energy dark matter core, their dungeon can be shattered in a snap. Remember our mission. Once inside the dungeon, actively search for abnormal code. Use this uncontrolled data stream to tear them completely apart. We will, in front of the whole world, slaughter this dragon. So you are Sui. Your dungeon myth will be ended by us today. Don't talk too big. Careful, or you'll choke on your own words. In mid-July, the ghost gates open. Ghost officers patrol the streets. Do not linger. The hanged ghost has a long tongue. Beware of your neck being hung from the rafters. Hurry away, otherwise, your life ends today. Unresolved grudges come seeking revenge. Don't look up. Tread carefully on tiptoe. Splash, splash, splash. Crying and wanting to go home. Save him, save him! Or be buried beneath the sill. Rumble, rumble, rumble. Can't bear the hunger in the belly. Don't stop, don't stop. Eat and drink your fill before heading on. You talk about it. I talk about it. The adulterers deserve to die. Curse them quickly. Curse them quickly. Give no kind words to it. The eerie scholar has a wicked heart, twisting truth and taking lies. Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. Stay on the righteous path until dawn. Don't be distracted. Emotional fluctuations will only give the anomalies of this instance more sustenance. Remember the lyrics of the rhyme. They are hints about the anomalies and our strategy guide. With the hints and the come and thon, this mere instance will be a piece of cake. Captain, that rhymed just now. Does it mean there are 7 types of monsters in this town? Even if there are 7, we're not afraid. The system is fair. If it puts 7 monsters in here, it means none of them are particularly strong. If we can kill all 7, and feed them to the magical treasure, maybe it will become even stronger. Makes sense. But I think the guards mentioned in the rhyme should be the kind of monsters that kill indiscriminately. Even though we have the treasure, let's not provoke them. Right, let's explore the town first, and see if that Sui is actually as capable as he claims. Captain, we checked. We can't enter any of the surrounding houses. Only this one. Go in. These two should be the most powerful guards of the instance. Meeting them means instant death. It seems they patrol the town. As long as we hear their footsteps, we just need to find a room to hide in. Seems simple enough. Ah, look over there. Scared to death by a mere mannequin, causing everyone's fear value to skyrocket. Don't you know all monsters feed on fear? But Captain, he's likely the one mentioned in the rhyme, with a long tongue. Once caught. Hurry away, or today shall be your end. Run! A dismissive snort follows. What kind of hang ghost is just this mediocre? Hey, have you not noticed that you're missing a person? Although they can't affect me, it's really grating to listen to. Damn it, a step too late. This hang ghost. Why does it kill so fast? You didn't think I'd tell you, did you? A dismissive snort follows. This hang ghost should only exist within this room. As long as we don't go in, he can't threaten us. I think there's no need to use the Common Thong's power against him. That power comes with a price. It should be saved for when it's truly needed. Exactly. While the ghost messengers haven't arrived, let's go elsewhere. The execution ground's head is gone. Unrelenting resentment seeks revenge. Don't look up. Don't look up. Tread carefully on tiptoe. Let's split up and search. See if we can find the headless ghost. Once we find it, use the Common Thong to kill it, to nourish the Common Thong. Don't be afraid, as the rhyme says. As long as we tiptoe and keep our heads down, we'll be safe. What are you doing? Why aren't you moving? Damn it, when did this happen? This ghost head blade is the actual anomaly. Stop keeping your heads down. Sui tricked us. Great, we killed this anomaly. You had the good stuff, and you tricked us. When did I trick you? The content of that rhyme is fake. Following it only makes you die faster. How cute. It turns out the teammate who was hanged was because we followed the rhyme, that he was killed so quickly. Hey, you're really framing me here. I never said any of that from start to finish. You just guessed it yourself. Don't get cocky. Our Common Thong has absorbed the anomaly's power and has already become stronger. After the instance ends, our anomaly will grow to a terrifying level. We will become invincible. Is that so? Then I wish you good luck. Oh no! The ghost messengers are back. We're trapped in the middle. Move, see if there are any other safe houses. Would you like something to eat? Sui, don't think this childish trick will fool us. Rumble, rumble, rumble. Can't bear the hunger in the belly. Don't stop, don't stop. Eat and drink your fill before heading off. Did you forget this part of the rhyme? Eating this food might kill you. But isn't the rhyme fake? Dear guests, would you like to dine or stay the night? What's the cost for dining? And for staying? Staying requires 400 pounds of meat. 100 pounds is enough for dining. You're definitely not human. Watch me take you down. Dear guests, please keep quiet, so as not to disturb the other guests. The Common Thong is useless against him. Aye. We won't eat, and we won't stay. TSK, just say you won't stay or eat. What's the point of having a dead kid cry there? A waste of time. Sui, are you using some kind of cheat? How can this anomaly not fear the Common Thong? You foreigners. Blame others for cheating when you're incompetent. If anyone's cheating, it's you, alright? The town is too dangerous. Let's go outside the town. As long as we survive until dawn, we win. Captain, there's a boat over there. We can take it to the middle of the lake. This isn't inside the town. There are no anomalies. And the ghost messengers won't come here. Right. We can endure until dawn on the boat. Get on the boat, quick! Save me. Have you all been scared stupid? Did you forget the part in the rhyme? Splash, 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 a child crying and wanting to go home. Save him, or be buried beneath the silt? Save him, Sui. We won't believe a single word of your lies. Go quickly. The ghost messengers are here. Are we all going to be wiped out? Don't be afraid, everyone. I am not a ghost messenger. Be careful. There are no living people in this dungeon besides us. He must be the ghost scholar from the nursery rhyme. What do you want? Stay back. To save you, of course. The ghost messenger's footsteps are already here. You think rowing ashore will let you escape? In this Blackwater town, every path leads to death. There is only one place to hide. Why should we trust you? You are the ghost scholar from the nursery rhyme, who twists the truth and kills people. Trust me, and there's still a glimmer of hope. If not, the ghost messengers will arrive in 3 breaths. You can't even protect the Common Thong. Lead the way. If you dare play tricks, I'll have the Common Thong tear you apart. Follow me. This is the safe house. The residents inside won't hurt anyone, as long as you don't provoke them. Inside? What is it? Just a pair of lovers who died for love. Actually, they are considered good ghosts. Go inside. They won't hurt you, provided you don't make that dead child cry. A dismissive snort follows. Understood. Let's go in. You're on your own now. Curse them. Captain, why are we doing this? That ghost scholar is just like Sui. He's no good person. Hey, I haven't said a word. Careful, or I'll sue you for slander. Do you really think I'm a fool? The nursery rhyme you designed for this dungeon has truths and lies. It's meant to confuse us. The rhyme says the ghost scholar is malicious, twists the truth, and kills people. Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. Stay on the righteous path until dawn. This ghost scholar loves to twist the truth. He told me not to provoke them, so I'll do exactly that. Aren't you afraid the ghost scholar is telling the truth? If what he says is true, then there are 3 kind anomalies in this dungeon. I don't believe you, Sui, would be so kind to arrange so many kind anomalies. So what he said must be a lie. Brilliant. Truly brilliant. Out of the way. Don't interfere with our dungeon clear. Come on. Let's curse you too. Aw, this is simply uncivilized. It's too foul. What if it corrupts the children? Did you understand what they were cursing? Wasn't it all censored? Obviously. If it wasn't foul, why would it be censored? It must be so disgusting that even the system couldn't stand it. Curse them to death. The nursery rhyme was right. Curse these 2 scumbags to death. You shameless couple. You deserve to die. You deserve to be spat upon. May you never find reincarnation. Wait, stop! The ghost scholar was right. These 2 ghosts are good ghosts. We were wrong. I remember now. The ghost scholar's voice is the same as the voice of the nursery rhyme we heard when we entered. What? So from the very beginning, we've been in the ghost scholar's trap? That nursery rhyme wasn't designed by you? I never said that I designed that rhyme. That nursery rhyme was designed by the ghost scholar. Look, those 2 anomalies are moving slowly. With the Common Thong blocking the way, we'll definitely be fine. Run! Run fast. Go. Ghost messenger, don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Don't kill me. Could it be that the ghost messenger is good? Tricked by you again. I never said the ghost messengers were bad. Traps and lies. From start to finish, we were all part of your scheme. Say goodnight to this world. Is this the power of a ghost messenger? This is too terrifying. Just one sweep of the staff, and they're dead. The Common Thong, one of the most terrifying anomalies of the human demon kingdom. Man, This plot twist is incredible. Who could have imagined this? The horror rhyme was sung by the Ghost Scholar, and the Ghost Scholar is the best at lying. He fooled everyone, making people believe ghost messengers kill indiscriminately. In fact, ghost messengers actually protect people, because ghost messengers only deal with ghosts. I have goosebumps all over my body now. So the entire dungeon was one giant trap. We fell for it from the very start. The horror rhyme at the start was the key to the dungeon. If you don't listen, you'll die miserably. But if you do listen, you'll also die miserably. Luckily, Sui is from our dragon country. Otherwise, our dragon country would have been finished long ago. Mr. Su, please look at this. The failure of the human demon kingdom doesn't prove the strength of the dragon country. On the contrary, it exposes the dragon country's incompetence. My great Japanese empire will proactively choose the dragon country as its opponent. This time, I'll let the dragon country know they are nothing but a bunch of pigs. Isn't this low IQ grass eater being a bit too arrogant? Who gave him the courage to say such things? The human demon kingdom told the Japanese how to control anomalies. Because of that, they controlled one that is many times more ferocious than the human demon kingdom's common thought. That's why they're so arrogant. Then bring it on. Japan has been acting up for so many years, refusing to admit the persecution of my dragon country back then. Now they've actually gone even further. Survive until dawn. The same old trick. Sui. Today, I'll show you the meaning of cruelty. With a demon blade in hand, all anomalies will be turned to ash. Who are you people? I've never seen you in the village before. You look so strange. TSK. Just an ordinary NPC. I thought you were some kind of anomaly. Killing people just because of a disagreement. You certainly have a lot of nerve. He's just an ordinary person. Just kill him. Laughter breaks out. Have I killed enough of those? You'll regret this. Regret? My great Japanese empire never regrets anything, no matter what you are. Wipe them all out. I don't believe. We can still provide fear value to the anomaly. Stop wasting words with him. Let's go in quickly. Little waste. Just follow us closely and watch how we wipe out every single anomaly. Hurting innocent people so recklessly like this doesn't align with basic principles, does it? What basic principles? They're just NPCs. Does this remind you of a long time ago? Are you afraid? You animal. Instead of talking nonsense here, you'd better think about how you'll cope after you fail. Failure is inevitable. I advise you to stop while you still can. What? Feeling sorry for killing a few NPCs? We'll slaughter the entire village today. Captain, it seems something's not right. It's already night. From the moment we entered the village until now, we haven't encountered a single anomaly. Everyone we killed was just an ordinary person. Forget anomalies. Not even one decent abnormal event has happened. That's the weirdest part. Could we have been under an illusion from the start? After all, this is a tactic Sui often uses. What's there to fear? If there are none, then forget it. Kill all the villagers. I don't believe the anomalies won't show up, correct? These villagers could cause accidents. To prevent them from causing us unnecessary trouble, they must all be eliminated. This is too cruel. How could they be like this? These villagers clearly didn't do anything. The condition to clear the instance is simply to keep them alive until dawn. The villagers aren't anomalies. This is simply their rotten nature. Did you forget they used to be the same? Why do I feel that these people's expressions are more terrifying than the anomalies? My god. These people are absolute demons. Still no anomalies? Sui, what on earth are you doing? I say, Sui, you wouldn't want to defect to my Japanese empire, and specifically design a safe instance, just to please us, would you? Look over there. Look, that lake water. Isn't it higher than when we first entered the instance? It has risen a bit. Could it be that this isn't lake water, but seawater? That's why the tide rises at night. Be careful. Let's go take a look. Gongjio, stay on guard. Understood. It's not seawater. It's just ordinary lake water. There's something wrong with this water. If it keeps rising, we might be drowned to death here. After all, this is just an instance. There are invisible walls all around. Space is limited. Sui, you couldn't actually be playing this, right? I can only say such a design is too stupid. Every one of us is an expert swimmer. You think a little lake water can drown us? Just wait until we clear this. Is that so? I'm looking forward to it. You guys. Don't you think it's too quiet? It is indeed too quiet. However, it's possible that Sui didn't design any of this. No, that's not right. There were birds chirping and insects buzzing when we first entered. Where are the other villagers? I don't know. I haven't seen them for a while. I know where they are. A few kids hid in that haystack. They thought they were well hidden, but I still found them. This damn lake water is making me irritable. Just in time. I'll use a few people to vent. I advise you not to. You say don't, so I shouldn't, but I'll do it anyway. Not only will I, but I'll use this demon blade. You probably don't know. Once the demon blade is unsheathed, someone must disappear. The more that disappear, the stronger it becomes. Otherwise, it will backlash against the wielder. So don't blame us. Wait, get him out. How is this possible? It's only been a moment. How could Nakajima be dead already? Yoshizumi is underneath. I'll pull him up. Don't move. This water is too strange. But they are all expert swimmers. How did they die without even making a splash? There's something wrong with the water. Run. It's here. Finally, an anomaly appeared. I thought there were no anomalies in this instance. This lake water is terrifying. It's simply like a gateway to another world. Once submerged, you can never hope to leave alive. Died just like that? Those were the elite soldiers of the Japanese Empire. The instance has barely started. 2 people died so carelessly. How terrifying. I knew it. Sui wouldn't set up such a simple instance. Long live Sui. Long live the Dragon Country. Luckily, this place hasn't been flooded yet. We're safe. We must calm down. The fear value increased too much just now. I don't know what will happen if this continues. Everyone, take the medicine. Popping pills again. Sui, this is a trap you specifically set for us, right? You knew all along we'd use the demon blade. That's why you chose this lakeside. No matter how powerful the demon blade is, it cannot cut through water. Trap or no trap. Did you forget that we are enemies? If I don't set traps, do you expect me to treat you to food and drinks? I feel something's wrong. The rise of the lake water is irregular. I thought about it carefully. I found that as long as we kill the villagers, the lake water rises. We just slaughtered the child. The water instantly rose 10 meters. Most of this village has already been submerged. The lake has become a sea. We can't mess around anymore. Still being so willful. If the water really floods the village, none of us will survive. Do you see my head? This is the villager whose head we cut off earlier. He has become an anomaly. If the villagers here are killed, they all turn into anomalies. Then all those villagers we killed before, since they are anomalies, just kill them. A startled cry rings out. Why are you hacking me? It hurts so much. What? They actually can't die? Look, the lake water is rising too. Damn it. The water rises whenever there's an attack, but hurting people makes it rise even faster. Not only that, we are completely countered. Once the demon blade is drawn, it must kill, or it will kill its master. But the anomalies here can't be killed. I must use my life to appease the demon blade now, otherwise we'll all die. Captain, be my second. I'll disembowel myself, and you be responsible for beheading me. Otherwise, if it's any later, and if this demon blade takes control of me, everyone will be doomed. Glory. A dismissive snort follows. I'm not dead. My God, he's still alive. Ah! Ah, it hurts. It hurts so much. I have to say, you Japanese really play in twisted ways. Didn't you love beheading people? How does it feel now? Sui, you played us? Immortality isn't a rule exclusive to the villagers. It's a rule for everyone who enters this dungeon. Congratulations, you got it right. Unfortunately, there's no reward. Aren't you the second? Are you just going to watch him suffer like this? I'll show you what true cruelty is. Why? Why is he still okay? It hurts. Why? Why can't I die? It hurts so much. I have a way. Damn it. Our demon blade is completely countered. It's completely useless in this dungeon. It's been less than an hour since we entered, and 3 of you are already dead. Now, the demon blade you rely on is sealed. A few ordinary people in a dungeon with such a high danger level. I really don't know how you expect to win. You're getting ahead of yourself. As long as they stop hurting people, the lake water in the dungeon won't rise anymore. Aside from that lake, there's nothing else in this dungeon. Isn't surviving until dawn quite simple? Based on my understanding of Sui, this dungeon won't be that simple. Let's wait and see. Now we know the rules of this dungeon. First, you must absolutely not harm anyone, even the headless ones. Second, you must absolutely not enter the water, especially letting the water cover your head. Otherwise, no matter how good a swimmer you are, you'll sink, and you won't be able to escape. As long as we don't harm the villagers, we should be fine, right? Did you all forget? People have their own free will. Look behind you. The things my wife left for me, I forgot to bring them when I fled. I have to go back and get them. Huh? Why has the water reached here? Forget it. I'll just swim back. It's not that far anyway. Let me be generous and tell you the third rule of this dungeon. Not only can you not harm the villagers, you actually have to protect them. If a villager disappears, the lake water will rise, and the rising water will make more villagers disappear. It's a vicious cycle. Damn it, Captain. What do we do now? Find all the villagers, gather them at a high point, and protect them. We've searched the whole village. Everyone alive is already here. What's happening? Why is the lake water rising again? Hey, did you guys forget? There are still those villagers whose heads you cut off. They are still alive. Without heads, isn't it easier for them to fall into the water? Damn it! You keep leading the villagers up the mountain. I am now the master of the demon blade. I'll go find those headless villagers alone. What on earth is going on? What happened? Why does this place look so much like hell? Seems you know Chinese culture quite well. Welcome to the 18 levels of hell. No wonder people here can't die. We are to suffer eternal torture in hell. We're already in hell, so how can we die? Laughter breaks out. Cute. Didn't you say we can't die here? His fear value maxed out, and the system erased him. The system stands above everything. Did the demon blade eat your brain? Sui, you cheated. This dungeon is completely hopeless. That sea of blood is unsolvable. I don't accept this. You're wrong. Actually, clearing this dungeon is simple. You just had to not hurt anyone. If you hadn't hurt anyone, the sea of blood wouldn't have been activated. None of this would have happened. You all could have survived safely until dawn. Unfortunately, it was your own innate malice that destroyed you. Sui actually dared to design it this way. If they really stopped doing those things, wouldn't he be screwed? What are you thinking? I'd rather believe the sun revolves around the earth than believe they would restrain themselves. Well done. Well done. Well done. Well done. They deserve to go to. They deserve to go to. Still wanting a good life? Do they even deserve it? I'm a locksmith. I say they don't deserve it. What a pity. That animal. He died too quickly. He should be tortured forever. Look! Something new. What is this thing? Could it be people swallowed by the lake? We can't let this continue. No matter what, I have to try. Everyone, step back. A dismissive snort follows. Damn it! Why? Why can't I hit it? If this keeps up, the demon blade will backlash. That footprint pattern. Why is it exactly like our shoes? As I thought, people who die in the lake turn into these things. Do you think there's something in the lake? Even if there is, we can't go down there. This can't go on. The demon blade is about to backlash. I must take the demon blade to the lake. Captain! Captain! It's decided. If I can solve this, everything will be fine. Otherwise, the backlash will kill you all. The system didn't notify the captain's death. The captain is still alive. It seems the key really is in the lake. Great. It seems the demon blade is useful after all. Sui, your joy won't last long. Is that so? Then I can only wish you luck. Just wait. I believe the captain will be out soon. The captain! It's the captain! He's out! Yamamoto is dead. Dead, he's dead. The captain is dead. Then, what is that? That's your captain, of course. But a captain controlled by the demon blade. Ah! Run! Your team members this time are all irredeemable sinners, fond of beheading. In the end, they were all beheaded. They got what they deserved. All members are dead. Dungeon clear failed. This is impossible. How could this happen? How could my great foot basin empire fail like this? Sui, we failed. Where's the demon blade? Give it back to us. The system probably took it. I have no idea where your demon blade is. Cheating detected. Use of eerie drugs. Penalties are hereby increased. Maximum lifespan of all personnel reduced to 20 years. All territories revoked. Must leave within 3 days. It's over. My great foot basin is. If I remember correctly, you seem to be over 20. Let me give you one last word. Those who offend my dragon kingdom, no matter how far, they shall be executed. A startled cry rings out. Heaven has eyes. I'm going to visit the graves. I must tell the ancestors this good news. Godsu is the best. From today onwards, I won't hang celebrity posters by my bed. I'll hang Godsu's poster. Ancestors above. Your descendants have finally seen this day. That bullied us for so many years is gone. Sui is the true dragon of our dragon kingdom. Brothers, everyone, did you see that? This is what heavenly might is. This is what retribution is. From now on, that place will no longer be on the map. Who do we owe this to? Godsu alone is worth a whole nation. No, he crushed a whole nation. Brothers, spam awesome in the chat. Let them see our momentum. General, please look. This is our genetic weapon. Blood Clan Warriors. It's actually a success. What are their abilities? First, we remove from the amygdala the gene segments responsible for fear. Therefore, they feel no fear. This is different from the foolish method of using drugs. Our methods won't be judged as violations by the system. Second, we modify the visual genes. They are completely colorblind, except for black and white. They cannot see any other colors. This way, color stimuli and hidden hints in the dungeon will no longer exist. Excellent. With these Blood Clan warriors, we are the nemesis of the Dragon Kingdom. My Fu Kingdom will become the most powerful nation. Exactly, the dungeons designed by that Sui rely on fear values to make the anomalies impossibly strong. Now he's completely useless. Can they be mass-produced? Not for now. But we have already created 10. More than enough to deal with the Dragon Kingdom. One could say, we are using 10 anomalies to clear the Dragon Kingdom's dungeons. Perfect. The next national war should be a challenge against the Dragon Kingdom. The Dragon Kingdom's ancient ghostly tricks should be swept into the dustbin of history. This time, we will never let them recover. It's time for our Fu Kingdom to slay the dragon. You mean the Fu Kingdom wants to challenge us proactively? That's not like their style. Correct. The situation is not optimistic. Their genetic experiments were successful. They created 10 colorblind, Blood Clan warriors. No emotions. They feel no fear, and they aren't affected by color hints. Moreover, each of their physical attributes far exceed those of ordinary people. What do we do now? I have a way. Leave it to me. I'll let them know. The power of the Dragon Kingdom's eerie culture. They're here. The Fu Kingdom is so stubborn that they actually challenged us. I want to see what skills they have. What's going on? Why is the screen black? Who's crying? Why do I want to cry after hearing this sobbing? Did I enter the wrong channel? Is this still a horror dungeon live stream? This weather? Are you sure this isn't weather for a stroll or camping? Ayaw, 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 ayaw. So these are the Blood Clan warriors. They're way too ugly. A dismissive snort follows. Foolish humans. This is the higher form humans should have evolved into. If you want eternal life, you must pay the price. Impressive, impressive. I hope you'll still say that later. So this is the dungeon you designed. It looks pretty mediocre. Not as impressive as the legends say. Wait, what's that thing above our heads? A hat? Oh, changed your style? Sui, the dungeons you design, don't they usually have survived until dawn as the main quest? Besides, I highly doubt you actually designed the previous ones. Don't you know that things like funerals are much scarier when set at night? Then give it a try. It's just a funeral, right? Very simple. As long as we follow those people to the location and bury the coffin, the mission will be complete, right? Exactly, a very simple mission. Let's follow the procession. This time, we'll show the whole world our power. Where are they? When did 5 people disappear? It seems these Blood Clan warriors aren't entirely devoid of emotion. It's just that their fear value stops rising at 30. This? I didn't notice at all when they disappeared. Forget it. We're all vampire warriors. The system didn't alert us of any deaths, which means they're fine. No matter what difficulties they encounter, they'll handle it themselves. Let's finish the mission first. Sui, what did you do to us? Please, the vampire modification must have fried your brain. The instance is already running. I'm just an observer. I can't do anything. My god, a funeral and a wedding at the same time? Is this instance insane? Luckily, these 2 processions aren't on the same road. Otherwise, it would be so awkward. In the real world, their meeting might not be a big deal, but don't forget, this is a supernatural instance. There are eerie entities here. Once the funeral procession meets the wedding procession, something extremely terrifying and dangerous will surely happen. My god, God Su is truly God Su. I bet the rule God Su designed for this instance is that if the 2 groups meet, they'll drop dead instantly. A funeral and wedding appearing together. Sui is truly a genius. It's just a waste of effort. Our vampire warriors' fear levels are kept very low. So far, not a single person's fear level has exceeded 30%. Some aren't even at 5%. As long as their fear doesn't rise, we will remain invincible. You seem very confident. Then get ready for a great show. A sigh follows. Nothing has happened on this road. This is too easy. Could Sui have realized how powerful we are and conceded defeat? Yeah, we just have to follow along. These clear conditions are a joke. Captain, why isn't that person who fell getting up? Were they stepped to death? What should we do? Let's go check it out. You've got to be kidding me. How can it be a paper person? Is the entire funeral procession made of paper? But how can paper people walk? And if they are all paper people, how could they possibly lift that coffin? Take the team and follow the procession first. I'll see what's different about this paper person. Okay, be careful. A dismissive snort follows. Sui, oh Sui, is this all you've got? Don't you know that? Jump scares don't work on us. Was everything just now a hallucination? This is bad. The mission is to finish the funeral before dark. What happens if we don't? Will we be erased? Everyone, wake up! A startled cry rings out. That hallucination was too realistic. If that paper person hadn't suddenly fallen, wouldn't we have just marched in place until dark? I admit I underestimated Sui, but that's where it ends. After being modified into vampires, even the time we are affected by illusions is shortened. Captain, what do we do now? We carry the coffin ourselves. We have to. Though carrying a coffin invites accidents. If we don't finish the mission before dark, we'll all be erased. Besides, we're all vampires. Ordinary accidents can't touch us. Captain, something's wrong with this coffin. It's too light. It doesn't feel like there's anyone inside. It feels like an empty coffin. Empty? Yeah. Does that mean one of us has to lie in it? Sui is doing this just to mess with us. Enough, stop talking. Everyone calm down. Don't do anything rash. Think of a way. Empty. Could this be making us carry this in to welcome the bride? But there is more. Deputy Captain, if this is a wedding procession, we need a bride, right? Where's the bride? We don't even know which way to go. From what I can see, there's only one road in this instance, so let's just follow this road. We'll see as we go. The walkie-talkie is buzzing. We finally got through to the captain. Michelle, what's the situation on your end? Captain, we've joined a wedding procession, but it's full of paper people. You'd better have someone sit in the sedan. A wedding procession needs a bride. It's not good to leave it empty. I see. Captain, have you already decided? Otherwise, you wouldn't have told them to put someone in the sedan. A funeral needs a coffin, and there must be someone in that coffin. Otherwise, it's not a funeral. If the mission isn't completed, we'll all die, so someone must be sacrificed. Haven't you all noticed? There are no supernatural entities in this instance. There's no danger here, but that's exactly why. The real danger is hidden in the rules. So we can't avoid this issue. But who should be the sacrifice? This isn't about fairness. If sacrificing just one person can save everyone else, that's just absurd. Sui, would that devil make such a simple instance? If no one is sacrificed, then everyone dies. Since we're going to die anyway, does it matter when? We are noble vampires with eternal life. Theoretically, we are immortal. Anyone can do it. Anyway, I'm not going. Well played, Sui. There are no supernatural entities in this instance, but a few seemingly simple problems have become unsolvable dilemmas for us, because they fear nothing, except for death. They're already fighting among themselves so soon. For the sake of fairness, let's draw lots. Whoever is picked must sacrifice themselves. Otherwise, we'll run out of time. No, I don't accept this. I'm not going to my death, no matter what. I won't go. If you don't want to be sacrificed, we can help you. We'll kill you and put your body in the coffin. The funeral will still be completed. But if you cooperate, we won't have to kill you. Just think, you're just lying in a coffin. Maybe nothing will happen at all. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Brilliant, truly brilliant, brilliant, truly brilliant, brilliant, truly brilliant. Knocking out your own man and nailing him in a coffin. Are you afraid he won't die? Don't get too cocky, Sui. Once we clear this dungeon, you'll pay for this. So cruel. He can no longer be called human. These guys are straight up monsters. Cute and noble blood race, my foot. They're just a bunch of pathetic cowards clinging to life. Dare to come to my dragon country, and I'll slash them to death. Their hearts are way too dark to betray their own people like this. Isn't the person in the coffin being buried alive? Everyone. The show is about to begin. Do you think these blood race who claim they can't feel fear will be terrified to death? I feel like God Sue is such a freak. I love it. Looks like he's awake. Ignore him and keep moving. It seems your so-called inability to feel fear is just a higher threshold. Captain, no, look quickly. What's going on? Why is his fear value increasing so fast? This much? I think it's because he knows he's about to die, so he's in a constant state of terror. Although we aren't afraid of the anomalies, but there is more. Waiting for death is far more terrifying than death itself. What a brilliant open scheme. Sui, I'll remember you. You should worry more about your teammate right now. He's about to be scared to death. He's in the coffin. How can we stop it? I have an idea. Drag him out of the coffin and kill him. Problem solved. Right? Dead people don't have fear values. And since it's a funeral, his death won't affect the mission. The coffin. Why? Won't it open? Impossible. We didn't nail it that tightly. Push harder. Captain, the fear value seems to be stuck. Sui didn't expect this, did you? This is the power of the blood race. The blood race cannot be scared to death. Laughter breaks out. Yes, you won't be scared to death. Where else could I find such great nourishment? Stuck at 99%. Doesn't that mean you're providing power to the anomalies at maximum capacity? I should actually thank you. We must complete the funeral procession as quickly as possible. Bury this coffin and finish the mission. Otherwise, the anomalies in this dungeon will grow at an unbelievable speed. If we drag this out, we're dead. I'll warn Michelle and the others. Tell them to pick someone for the sedan chair at the very end. A sigh follows. Luckily, we haven't decided who will sit in that sedan chair yet. All we can do now is keep moving forward and make a decision when we reach the so-called destination. How can this be? Someone's there. Since when? These idiots. What are you standing around for? Something is clearly wrong. Run now! Run! Why are they running? Don't you know? Only those who feel fear will run away. Having no emotions might be an advantage, but it's also a fatal flaw. Could this also be part of Sui's plan? Sui said that he would use your advantages to lead you step by step to your doom. Just wait and see. This is only the beginning. Trying to scare us with this trick to make our fear values increase? How naive. We aren't afraid. Yeah, we were supposed to have someone sitting there. Now it's great. The bride came out on her own. Just carry the sedan chair to the spot and we're done. Much easier. Idiots. Something's wrong with the deputy captain. Look closely at that bride. I have to say, the bride's red lips are actually quite pretty. Red. You noticed? We're clearly colorblind. Why? Why can we see that the bride's lips are red? Damn it, what the hell is happening? Even though we're opponents, I don't mind giving you an answer, so you can die knowing why. Tell us what's going on. You shouldn't rush to put someone in the coffin of a funeral procession. Even if you do, it must be a dead person. Otherwise, the person inside will become a massive fear value factory, constantly producing huge amounts of fear, making the dungeon difficulty skyrocket. And you did the exact opposite. You had to get someone to sit in the sedan chair as soon as possible. A brief pause follows. Otherwise, it'll be like this, where someone appears inside on their own. Unfortunately, on this multiple choice question, you all got it wrong. No, what should we do now? I feel this is too dangerous. We could die at any moment. Should we just run away? Calm down. Haven't you noticed that our emotional fluctuations are too violent? The fear value is soaring. The red is getting redder. Damn it, let's do it. Kill that bride. I have holy water to exorcise evil. Honey, shut up. If you want to die, go by yourself. Don't drag us down with you. This is a Chinese anomaly. How could it be afraid of holy water? Then what should we do? I have a feeling that once she turns completely red, we will die. Carry it faster. Reach the destination and finish the mission before she turns completely red. Captain, we've been running for a long time. We haven't seen a single sign of the cemetery. No way. We didn't run the wrong way, did we? Yeah, Captain. Do you think Sui deliberately misled us? If our direction was wrong from the start, then aren't we screwed? Impossible. The system wouldn't allow such a thing. If the dungeon were really designed this way, then it would become impossible to solve. The system wouldn't allow a dungeon to become truly unsolvable. It must leave a way out for those who enter. Otherwise, if everyone turned a dungeon into something impossible to clear, then there's no need for a national war. Just surrender already. Everyone can be buried together. There's absolutely no need for a guide, but we've really been running for a long time. Let's stop and take a break. Captain, tell me. Did we get something wrong? Could this instance be related to time? Once the time is up, the graveyard appears on its own. Before the time comes, no matter how far you run, you won't see it. That's impossible. My God, that's actually possible. This is a path of the mind. No matter how fast you run, even if you run at the speed of a high-speed train, it's still the same as an ordinary person's speed, because on this road, only the walking time counts, not the distance traveled. Then isn't the Fu country doomed? There are still people lying in their coffins, constantly providing the instance with massive amounts of fear value, and they put them in there themselves. This is hilarious. There's something wrong with the design of this instance. Doesn't that make it an unsolvable instance? I told you to read more, but you didn't listen. Feeling stupid now? The move of putting people into coffins. If it were a group of ordinary people without such great stamina, they would definitely think not to put people in the coffins first. They'd carry the coffins to the location first. Baby, that makes sense. Precisely because these Fu country members have superhuman stamina. That's why they subconsciously overlooked a problem an ordinary person would think of. Su God is invincible. This is clearly a trap designed specifically for these people. Only these 10 so-called blood clan members would likely fall into the trap. Anyone else would never have fallen for it. Su God is invincible. Su God is invincible. Su God is invincible. That idiot David really doesn't deserve to be captain. It's been so long, and he still hasn't figured it out. Vice Captain, look. The scenery ahead has changed. Push harder. We're almost there. We can survive. How can this be? It is a graveyard. Captain, there's something ahead. We've arrived. Hurry faster. This doesn't look like a graveyard at all. It looks more like a wedding. Michelle, did you reach the location? Captain, we've arrived. But this place is a graveyard. How is that possible? We took the wrong path. Damn it. I can't understand this. Could it be that we've been defeated in such an absurd way? Beaten by the Dragon Nation. Unacceptable. I cannot accept this ending. System. I want to speak with Sui. Sui, This is cheating. If I cheated, the system would punish me. Besides, I wouldn't do something so boring. Your people's modifications have made them stupid. It seems I have to guide you a bit. After all, the truly exciting part 1 designed is something you haven't seen yet. If I let them die like this, it would be a bit dull. Sui, you deliberately misled us into going the opposite way. Don't think of me as being as incompetent as you. Who said you took the wrong path? Are you planning to give up just like that? Don't you want to try exploring more? Explore the ancient mansion. So that's how it is. So God isn't leaving them no way out. He actually did leave a way out, because behind the ancient mansion is the graveyard, and at the end of the graveyard is the ancient mansion. You just need to walk a few more steps to get there. But why did Sugod go out of his way to design these 2 midpoints to intersect? Is there any meaning to doing this? Why did Sugod remind them? Won't the Fu country win then? Then won't our dragon nation be punished? They're actually about to win. If it were this easy to clear a dragon nation instance, then what happened to the previous countries? Just bad luck. Damn it, why wasn't it our team's turn? If it were us this time, we would definitely win too. Hey, he's the one causing trouble here, shouting randomly, provoking everyone. Brothers, stop him, quick, don't let him escape. Wait, we can't encounter them. As soon as we meet, we'll all die. Stop, damn it. Stop right now, Captain, we can't control our bodies anymore. Damn it. Stop right now. Wah wah wah. Hee hee hee. Huh. Why did these guys stop? Not moving anymore. I wanted to see what would happen when the 2 sides collided. Look, everyone. Baby. Baby, baby. You scared me to death. Isn't this crying the same as the crying at the start of the instance? It's exactly the same. This is way too terrifying. What on earth happened to them? Why are they all crying? Or all laughing? And why do I feel their smiles are so creepy? A bridal sedan chair stacked on top of a coffin. This is even more horrifying than a ghost wave. It's over. Team wipe. Instant kill. Sugod is truly terrifying. Xiaopin's nation is gone. The Fu country has stopped struggling. Next. I should be able to get some good rest, right? I feel like every time I see you, nothing good ever happens. I don't want to either. Isn't this for the Dragon Nation? Speak. Who else is blind to the situation? Xiaopin. Didn't their nation perish long ago? The nation perished, not the people. Among those children, some have been dreaming of rebuilding the Xiaopin nation, and a genius student emerged among them. Holy Conan! What Conan? What Conan? His name is Tojo Saburo, IQ 140. He was being trained in this secret base. His father was an extreme militarist. He was purged after the defeat in the last national war. He watched his father be erased with his own eyes. From that day on, this kid had only one thought: avenge his father. And he announced to the world, he said that without watching the live stream in advance, relying solely on his own reasoning, he had already, in his mind, cleared all the instances you designed. If he can win several times in a row in the national war, Japan might actually... He's a genius. And he's still just a student. But since your father is... Don't blame me for being ruthless to a flower. Can you handle him? Leave it to me. If they lose again this time, even the few remaining people will be gone. There will be no more chance for a comeback. He really is just a kid. The others are at most in their early 20s. Are these the only pawns left for Japan? So you are Sui, remember? I am the one who will defeat you, Tojo Saburo. What a Chinibu teenager. Captain, why have our clothes changed? What does this mean? Wakan? We're delivering food, obviously. Wakan? Wakan delivery. Delivered to you on time. Is this a joke? Making us deliver food? Don't worry about it. This must be his intentional design. If we overthink it, or even start feeling afraid, we'll be playing right into his hands. This kid is interesting. You've got to be kidding. Delivering food to anomalies? Isn't that just asking for death? A sigh follows. The members chosen on short notice have varying levels of quality, but it doesn't matter. I'm enough on my own. Don't be afraid. From these 3 hints, some things can already be deduced. 10 of us have to deliver 10 orders, but one of us will encounter an anomaly. This means the other 9 people are safe. As long as we can find which order is the ghost order in advance, we can avoid the danger, and the others can deliver successfully. That's right. As expected of Tojo-kun, you're amazing. Tojo-kun, can you tell which of these 10 orders is the ghost order? Let me take a closer look first. If only it were that easy. Nani? There's actually a countdown, and there's only 1 hour left. You've got to be kidding. I can't tell at all. They're all just ordinary food orders. Go for it, little Conan. Let's head to the delivery building first. Time is tight. We'll talk on the way. If all else fails, I'll just have to sacrifice them. Anyway, in my eyes, they are nothing but consumables. A brief pause follows. Tojo-kun, what should we do? Our deliveries are all in building 44, and all on different even-numbered floors. In this context, the number 4 sounds like death. So, based on this reasoning, the 4th and 14th floors could both be where the anomaly is. Besides that, the 18th floor was flagged as a dangerous floor by the system. We won't go there for now. We'll deliver to the other floors first, and then handle these 3 floors at the end. But Tojo-kun, shouldn't the ghost be on the 18th floor? If the order for the 18th floor isn't the ghost order, then why did the system warn us that the 18th floor is the most dangerous? A dismissive snort follows. This must be Su Yi's conspiracy, intentionally misleading us, to make us make a mistake. Letting the wrong person deliver the food to the ghost, thinking such a small trick could fool me? Too naive. I'm not naive. I'm innocent. Tojo-kun. There seems to be a child playing with a ball over there. Ignore it and keep walking. The mission is to deliver the food. Don't go anywhere else. You guys have fun. I'm not joining you. I'm afraid my heart can't take it. Don't panic. He's just trying to scare us. Let's go. To the 2nd floor first. Wakan? What's wrong? Wait, Wakan. What's wrong? No, this elevator doesn't have an 18th floor. What the hell? Do we have to take the stairs? Don't be afraid. We'll take the elevator and deliver from bottom to top. You go deliver the food, and we'll wait for you here. Once we pick you up, we'll go up together. We'll deliver to the 4th, 14th, and 18th floors together at the end. Hello, here's your delivery. Thank you. Great, it's a normal person. Enjoy your meal. Thanks for your hard work. You're welcome. Honey, your delivery is here. That delivery guy was a bit strange. Why did he go back toward the elevator? The elevator? Hasn't our elevator been broken for a long time? 601. 601. Hello, your delivery. Wasn't the elevator broken? This guy must have climbed the stairs. So dedicated. Yeah. Hey man, since you've worked so hard, I can give you a heads up. This building is haunted. What? They say the 13th floor has endless ghost stairs. You should be careful. Captain, that kid just said, the 13th floor has endless ghost stairs. The anomaly must be on the 3rd floor, right? Then are the other places safe? I expected this. There's more than one anomaly in this building. I knew Sui couldn't be that kind. Then aren't we in great danger? Damn, I messed up. There are both anomalies and normal people in this building. We should have gathered more intel from the normal people. When you get to your floor, don't forget to ask for info after delivering. Hello, where should I put the delivery? I have trouble walking. Please bring it inside for me. I'm in the living room. Hello? Where are you, please? Can't you see me? Why are you still here? Sorry for disturbing you. I've encountered an anomaly. Yes, it was his order. I understand. Luckily, you're lucky. Otherwise, you'll fall into the trap Sui dug for you. In the supernatural culture of the Dragon Nation, many entities believe they are still alive. If someone makes them realize they are dead, the entity will kill. The delivery company Sui designed is called Are You Alive? If you say Are You Alive? While delivering those 3 words, the entity will definitely slit your throat. That's all it is. Didn't encounter any issues? Is it really this simple? Impossible. I must have missed some detail. There's a ghost! Help, damn it! Why is this entity so strong? This isn't scientific. You think you're clever, but your cleverness became your downfall. You set everyone down to deliver food, and each time, they contributed a massive amount of fear value. That's why it turned out like this. Isn't that right? It really is that simple. When dealing with smart people, the simplest method is often the most effective. Actually, you were wrong from the start. This instance never said that each person could only deliver once. If you had gone to deliver it yourself from the start, instead of using them as bait, the result would have been completely different. To think it was this simple. Why? Why is it so simple? I don't accept this. I don't. Geniuses are often conceited, but you are simply arrogant. Is it just over like this? This is too abrupt. Actually, it makes perfect sense. Japan barely had anyone left anyway, except for that Tojo Saburo. The others seem like ordinary people. Not being instantly erased due to excessive fear value is already a good thing. For a group like this to clear a supernatural instance, relying on fear value is the most effective way. I thought God Su would design another god tier instance. I didn't expect it to be this simple this time. Is this returning to simplicity? Exactly. The rules are simple, tempting Tojo to overthink, exploiting his personality flaws, changing the fear-feeding mechanism from passive endurance to active triggering. This is God Su's level. Japan this time is no longer, but there is more. 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 Respected Mr. Sui, respected Dragon Nation, we acknowledge and revere the new civilization order. We beg for your mercy to restore our heritage status. We are willing to abide by all contracts, only asking that in future instances, we may be given a glimmer of hope. We are willing to give up 70% of our national destiny gains in exchange for a non-lethal chance to clear the trial. If you are willing, the nation of Japan is also willing to comply. We admit all cultural origins stem from the Dragon Nation and will immediately return all remaining items. We wish to be a bridge for the eastward spread of dragon culture, only begging that the instance death rate is not 100%. You want me to go easy on you? Fine. But how I do it will be defined by the Dragon Nation. This is the contract I exchanged with the system. Those who sign shall never betray it, or their nation will perish. As long as you agree, I can consider your request. Choose. The USA agrees. Dragon Nation civilization is set as the benchmark civilization template. Congratulations to the Dragon Nation on ascending as the civilization leader. National destiny is eternal. The fire of civilization never dies. Warning. Strong obsession fluctuations detected. Warning. Energy intervention from above the plane detected. The previously destroyed Japan, core members of the USA, Ladyboy Nation, and Rotten Nation have reached a deal with an existence above the plane. Using remaining obsessions as chips, they have activated the civilization revival match. Above the plane, they've got some nerve, daring to interfere with my game. Trade rules. The revived shall form an alliance to challenge the instance designated by the host. If they successfully clear the instance, they can be fully revived and their civilization reset. If they fail, their obsessions will be reclaimed by the higher plane and vanish completely. A bunch of sore losers, still trying to turn the tables with outside help. In that case, let's stop wasting time playing house. Let's use this one. 24 solar terms. Cold Clothing Festival Ghost Village. My trump card instance. Is it worthy of them gambling their chance at revival? Let's wait and see. The Civilization Backlash match is officially triggered. Remaining obsessions condense into physical forms. 4 members of the 4 destroyed civilizations, guided by their obsessions, are revived for a limited time. Mission objective: shatter the horror myth of China and reclaim the right to civilization survival. The Civilization Survival Convention is nothing but a double standard. Sui, how dare you destroy nations with those ghostly tricks? We demand a rematch. Chinese horror is all a gimmick. This time, I'll blow his ghost village to ruins and tear off the hypocritical mask of Chinese horror. My Kuomintang has absorbed the resentment of 100 ghosts. A mere sacrificial task is just a game of delivering snacks to spirits. God will protect the righteous. Su Yi's evil witchcraft will eventually crumble under the holy light. If you can't accept defeat, come and try. 24 solar terms. Cold Clothing Festival Ghost Village. Before midnight, complete 3 tasks. Hang cold clothing on the old locust tree, burn spirit money at the mass grave, and offer incense to the ancestral tablets. Remember 3 rules. Don't step on grave grass. Don't take clothes handed to you by strangers. And don't look back to answer the calls of acquaintances. Only those who survive are qualified to talk about a rematch. Sacrifices? A task even a 3-year-old could complete. Sui must be afraid of us. Divide the work as planned. First, hang the cold clothing, then burn the spirit money, and finally offer incense. Stay alert and avoid traps. Chinese sacrifices emphasize formalism, as long as we follow the process. And don't break the rules. The so-called malice cannot hurt anyone. This time, we must wash away the shame of our national destruction. Damn it! What is this thing? Paul violated a hidden taboo of the Cold Clothing Festival, touching the cold clothing exclusive to spirits. Current fear value, 40%. The rules of the Cold Clothing Festival. If you touch something belonging to a spirit, you must pay the corresponding price. This game has only just begun. The core of sacrifice is giving. As long as we complete the process from the perspective of the deceased, and don't actively provoke, we can avoid the risks. Kupala, you go hang the cold clothing. Be careful not to damage the integrity of the clothes. Chinese horror stems from psychological suggestion. As long as the logic is replicated, a solution can be found. The previous failure was just an accident. A startled cry rings out. My hand. Let go! The clothes of the Cold Clothes Festival are warm for them. If the living touch them, they are stealing spiritual merit. If you lack merit, you must pay with flesh and blood. You chose this yourselves. Nonsense! I don't believe in this crap. How did this happen? Put out the fire, quick! David violated a taboo, burning the ghost's cold clothes. Fear value plus 30%. Current fear value, 55%. Everyone stay sharp. Once the spirit money is burned, we go to the ancestral hall. Remember, don't touch anything, especially the grass on the graves. Damn it! What the hell is this thing? Spraying will only make them angrier. You don't even have a basic sense of reverence. No wonder you'll die so miserably. Let me go! Let me go now! No! My common thought. Help! Pull me out. Quick, I don't want to die. David violated a core taboo. Stepping on gray grass triggered a backlash. Fear value plus 10 percentage points. Current fear value, 61%. This coffin was prepared for us from the start. We can't escape at all. What exactly is inside that coffin? It's too eerie. Stop talking. Only one task left. Get to the ancestral hall and offer incense as soon as possible. Only by completing the task can we leave alive. Paul, I'm over here. Come over and give me a hand. Jack? Aren't you already dead? Jepala, save me. My body is being consumed by the malice. Tony, is that you? Where are you? Don't answer. It's a taboo. They're all illusions of the ghost. Tojo-kun. Wait for me. Let's go together. That's my teammate's voice. I have to save them. No, save me. David violated the rules first. Answered the call of an acquaintance. Has been erased. Tojo Saburo. Jepula. Fear value rising. Current values are 60% and 60%. How can this be? Why are our names on the tablets? They aren't illusions. They're coming for us. I just hope the ritual finishes smoothly, so we can leave safely. Damn it! Another trap. Quickly suppress this evil energy. My common thought. A brief pause follows. The tablets are the resting place for souls. Your names are carved on them. It's like handing the ghosts a death warrant. Common Thong is an occult object by nature. It will naturally be consumed by the tablet's ink power. I'll destroy these damn tablets. A startled cry rings out. My hand. Paul attempted to destroy the soul tablets. Triggered a backlash. Fear value plus 15%. Current fear value 75. Obsession. Nourishment. The malice is dense. Fear values of the Alliance members continue to climb. Current. Tojo Saburo 70. Paul 80. Jepula 85. I understand now. The mission was a trap all along. The real condition to clear it is to repay them. The sacrifices ourselves. If only one person is sacrificed, the others might survive. Paul is already heavily injured. He's perfect as a sacrifice. You bastard. Thinking I'll be the sacrifice? In your dreams? No, let me go! Tojo Saburo was consumed by the ghost's cold clothes. Fear value reached 100%. Has been erased. Give me back my life. The cycle of death. Retribution is inevitable. This revival match should come to an end. Come and Thong. Even if I have to give everything, I'll take these ghosts down with me. Wait. How were you corrupted by the ghosts? Jepula corrupted. Come and Thong backlash. Vital energy continuing to drain. Fear value reached 90%. Where is the exit? Let me out. Quick! The debt owed during the Cold Clothes Festival can never be escaped. Paul, we will die together. Let me go! What the hell is this thing? That is a ghost curse, activated by Jepula's remaining energy before death. Whoever this talisman is attached to will become a substitute for the ghost, paying all the deads in their place. No, I don't want to be a substitute. Paul's fear value exceeded the threshold. Body is about to be completely consumed by the ghost. Erasure countdown initiated. 10, 9, 9, 8, 6, 5, 5, 4. Third-party force detected. SSS-Rank instance. 24 solar terms. Cold Clothes Festival Ghost Village. Instant stability decreasing. Lord, we've come to save you. I originally only wanted to settle accounts with the alliances. I didn't expect others to walk right into the trap. Since you're here, I'll wipe you all out together. Demon Blade Remnant Soul. Full power burst. Lord Aoi. Weren't you already erased? The people of Japan owe too many lives. The Cold Close Festival is a day for paying back lives. Demon Blade Remnant Soul. Slash. Warning. Paul is under the pressure of the Red Rogue Ghost. Fear value plus 10 percentage points. Current fear value, 90%. He is not Samjin. She is not Aoi. It is the Cold Close Festival. The Red Rogue Guardian condensed from thousands of souls, guarding the debts of this ghost village. None of you can escape. Father! Mother! Open up, quick! Look over there. Fear values of the Japanese youths continue to climb, all exceeding 90%. Demon Blade Remnant Soul has completely lost its power, dissipated. Your ancestors owed countless debts. Now this energy backlash, must be borne by you. I don't want to die. Someone save me. Chinese horror is never about playing ghosts and gods. Its core is the dungeon rules. Back then, you destroyed other nations, slaughtered living beings, causing magnetic field fluctuations. Now trapped in this eerie village, triggering the dungeon settlement mechanism is the inevitable result. Clearing anomaly, clearing anomaly, clearing anomaly, clearing anomaly, clearing anomaly, clearing anomaly. What is that place? Your final destination. This is the place of karmic debt settlement. Before midnight ends, you must kneel here, face the resentment of every wronged soul, to repay a portion of the karmic debt. If you resist midway, you will be devoured by the resentment. Your soul will be scattered. They were all burned to death. Blood debts must be paid. Blood debts must be paid. A brief cry rings out. Paul's fear value has exceeded the threshold. Severely wounded by the phantom of an ancient hero, has been erased. Your ancestors burned, killed, and looted, slaughtered living beings. Today you shall pay with your lives in their stead. All remaining forces from the island nation have been erased. Related karmic debts have been settled. Someone is still hiding in the shadows. It seems this karmic debt settlement is not over yet. Damn it. I've actually been discovered. Elizabeth, the vampire warriors you created slaughtered countless innocent beings. This karmic debt, do you think you can escape it? Even if I can't escape, I'll take you all down with me. This is a new power. Come here, obey my command. A brief cry rings out. A brief cry rings out. No, I am your creator. Thinking you're clever is just overdoing it. Cold Clothing Festival. Purification. A product of the fusion between vampire genes and e-malevolence power. Is this thing useful to keep? Detected integration of external malevolent genes. Dungeon level clearance ability detected integration of external malevolent genes. Dungeon rules updated. Dungeon clearance range expanded. Current dungeon difficulty has increased by 50%. Current dungeon difficulty has increased by 50%. Completion rewards doubled. Dungeon energy radiation range expanded. No matter how eerie the foreign genes are, they cannot match the heritage of Chinese horror. Detected abnormal energy overflow from the Cold Clothing Festival dungeon. About to trigger a transnational chain dungeon. All associated planar civilizations will be affected. Chain dungeon will involve other countries. It seems this karmic debt settlement will spread to more places. Energy overflow from the Cold Clothing Festival Eerie Village dungeon. Successfully triggered chain dungeon. 24 solar terms. Winter Solstice Ghost Dumplings. All nations that have not signed the Civilization Survival Pact are forced to send a team of 3 to 5 people to participate. Refusal to participate will directly trigger Civilization Backlash. 1. Living human blood is forbidden in the dumpling filling. 2. Dumplings must not tear during the wrapping process. 3. Eating before the sacrifice is complete is strictly forbidden. Violators shall bear the consequences. Where is this place? The system actually forced us to enter. Eating dumplings during winter solstice is a traditional custom of the Dragon Nation, symbolizing reunion and well-being. Unfortunately, what you have to wrap today, they are dumplings. A brief cry rings out. This isn't powder. It's bone ash of the dead from our country. Hungry. Hungry. I'm hungry. Let's use the normal ingredients we brought. Bone ash is too eerie. It must be a trap. Underworld dumplings require underworld ingredients. Living ingredients have too much yang energy. It will only infuriate the ghost stove. A brief cry rings out. My arm. Illegal use of living ingredients infuriated the ghost stove. Backlash triggered. Fear value of all team members increased by 50%. Current fear value, 60%. A torn dumpling skin leaks Yin energy. These Yin insects feed on the yang energy of the living. Once entangled, the yang energy will be sucked dry instantly. Delicious. Want more. More. Hungry. Get away from him. He's completely insane. The ghost stove is naturally a gathering place for underworld demons and wrong souls. Since you didn't wrap enough Yin dumplings according to the rules and repeatedly violated the taboos, it will naturally look for living people to fill its belly. The exit is sealed. We're dead. A brief cry rings out. I'll fight you to the end. Hungry. I'm hungry. That's us up there. What's hidden inside? They are the ones who were previously erased. Small nation team members' fear values have exceeded the threshold. Continuously devoured by Yin souls have been erased one after another. Let the whole world see clearly. Not respecting other nations' civilizations. Not following the rules of the underworld. Attempting to provoke the bottom line of Chinese horror. This is the consequence. Chain Dungeon Winter Solstice Ghost Dumplings Challenge failed. All nations that have not signed the Civilization Survival Pact. National fortune decreases by 20%. Average national lifespan reduced by 20 years. Backlash effect takes effect immediately. Congratulations on obtaining the Dragon Nation Civilization Mark. Unlocked ultimate dungeon permissions. Can customize every rule of the National Fortune War. Control the discourse on civilization survival. This is the mark condensed from countless Yin souls and the heritage of the Dragon Nation civilization. Obtaining this mark means wielding the power of rules over the plane's civilization. Rules should naturally be set by the strong. Manhua has successfully unlocked the ultimate permissions. From this day forward, the Dragon Nation can customize every rule of the National Fortune War. Countries that have not signed the Civilization Survival Pact permanently lose the right to participate in the National Fortune War. Signatory nations must pay 10% of their national fortune every year as a civilization management fee. Late payment will trigger civilization backlash. Longwa is wise. We are willing to strictly abide by the rules, pay the civilization management fee on time, and fully cooperate with all rules set by Longwa, without any objections. A 5% national fortune penalty. We accept. Please confirm as soon as possible. From today onwards, the Longwa civilization is the sole benchmark for world civilization. Longwa dictates the rules. Longwa dictates the rules. The authority over civilization's survival belongs to Longwa. Cross-dimensional national fortune battles. So this is the true power of the civilization mark. Interstellar forces, huh? Perfect. Time to settle the score.